Hey, how are y'all doing? It's Top Music Box. Welcome back to the channel, baby. We're gonna be reacting to some Finneas today, and I've only heard one song ever by Finneas, for crying out loud, which is also gonna be the title of his new album coming out October 4th. So of course we gotta check out an album before the new one comes out, babes. That's how it goes here. We're gonna check out his album Optimist today, and I absolutely am obsessed with the title. I love that the title of the album is called Optimist. Let's stay optimistic, bitch. Let's not be a pessimist. I love that energy. I really love that. I'm always like looking for a hopeful outlook on life, so I hope that's kind of like what we're getting at here, you know, despite like hard times, despite maybe facing like hardships, struggles, pain, whatever he's gonna be getting into in this album. We're gonna be optimistic. We're gonna stay an optimist and stay hopeful. 13 songs and it's 43 minutes, which is like a solid amount of time for an album. Let's talk about this album cover. This shit goes hard. Like, this is some shit that your third eye, like, you opened up your chakras and you were like thinking about this visually. Like, there are just mannequin ass people, 3D dimensional people that are like, they look metallic almost. I don't even know how to explain it, but there's also like traces of red, and they're just like floating around in these like ballerina ass positions. Songs that I think are gonna ruin me the most. Happy Now question marks got me a little nervous. Like, happy now? Why is it phrased as a question, bitch? Why is there a question mark at the end of that song? I don't like that. That's giving that we're not happy. It's giving sarcasm. Another one that's really calling out to me is Around My Neck. That doesn't sound good at all. That's very concerning sounding, and I'm terrified. It can go many ways. Like, maybe I'm gonna be an optimist actually, and maybe it's just like, you know, she's putting her arms around his neck and like kissing or something, but I don't know. It's definitely like calling out to me, that song title. And then how it ends, I want to know how it ends. Like, I love a good storyline, so of course like I want to know how it ends, and like that track is calling out to me, but I can't skip the rest of the story and click on that track now because that wouldn't make any sense. But I definitely want to know how it ends, Finneas. Like, I'm very invested. Absolutely loved For Crying Out Loud. I loved the song. I loved the music video. Also, people told me that it was his real girlfriend in the music video, and that is so cute. It's so cutie that he's like in love and he's happy, and I don't know, I'm just really excited to dive in. This is from 2021. It'll be interesting to see when the new album comes out how much he's progressed based off of listening to this one. So I'm just really ready. But before we get into the first track, babes, I would really appreciate it if you subscribed, become a tot on the channel. We're here for music chaos, bitch. We do a lot of different types of reactions on this channel, all the genres of music. So if you got a chaotic playlist, baby, made it on the right channel. This is the channel for you, bitch. I'm gonna also put the lyrics on screen because I have a feeling like that Finneas is gonna be kind of like Billy in a way. He's gonna have those lyrics that make me have a mental breakdown. We're gonna get into the first track, babes, and it is called A Concert 6 Months From Now. So maybe he's like prepping for a concert that's 6 months from now. Love that. If I ever go to a concert, I'm always like prepping. I'm listening to the music, making sure I remember all the songs, all the lyrics, so I could sing them at the concert. I'm planning my outfit. You know, it's like a whole ass process when you go to a concert. You gotta plan it all out, you know, you gotta have fun with it. Starting off with guitar, love that. All right, we're going on tour. We're literally at a concert. He's setting the mood.
Is back on the road.
Oh shit.
This fall they're playing the Hollywood Bowl.
Okay, low register. Also, I just realized I didn't put the lyrics on screen. I wasn't trying to edge y'all. My bad.
I've already purchased 2 seats for their show. I guess I'm an optimist. And I couldn't listen to that band for years.
Why not?
Till that night last summer when you reappeared. Forgot how bad I wanted this.
Oh shit, I wonder if like he used to date someone or if they were friends and then they kind of parted ways and then they found their way back to each other. He said, till that last night when you reappeared, forgot how bad I wanted this. You know, you couldn't even listen to the song. Girl, I've definitely felt that before.
If I could see the future, I never would believe her. We were never any good at being a friend.
Oh shit.
I was strung out in Austin for nearly a week. anxiety like we were
Cheering in the background.
I've been thinking too much and it's ruined my nights, but it's hard when if I could see the future, I never would believe her.
Dude, this song's giving. Like 2011, like they were trying to be friends, but like they have this like spark that was always there between them, and they just couldn't stay friends. Like they keep falling in and out of love. And then he's like, if I could see the future, I would never believe her, because he's like, I would never believe we would be together, but it's 2021, you know, we're together. This is crazy.
I'll go hungry and crazy and honest for you. If it's all that you want, then it's all that I can do.
Okay, falsetto.
And I'll call it, I'll say I think you should come home, 'cause I'm tired of being your ex. Can I take you out to a concert 6 months from now?
Oh my god. Bitch. Wait. Can I take you out to a concert 6 months from now? I feel like this was a rocky as they kept falling in and out of love, in and out of love, in and out of love. Maybe like she wanted to explore more, maybe he wanted to explore more too. Like they were both so young. I mean, 2011, this album came out in 2021. That's 10 years, you know? But like something about their energies together, it was just like they were destined to be together. They just couldn't stay away. It's also interesting, I'm wondering if he always liked her, because he's like, I'm just, you know, I'll wait, but I won't wait alone. And he's like, I'm waiting for you to come back home. Like optimistic maybe that this girl would find her way back to him. Is Finneas about to make me depressed, because that is so sad. But also like I'm happy that it seems like it happened. It seemed like it worked out. I don't know. Also, I really love Finneas's voice. Like he's got such a good vocal range. Like he's can sing super low, super high. His voice sounds really comforting. It reminds me of fall. Like I put on a fall sweatshirt for whenever, because I remember listening to For Crying Out Loud, and I don't know, it's like a comforting sound. He's just got a nice voice. It really is a good fall album. I feel like his new album will be released at the perfect time. It's like a good fall sound. I don't know if that makes any sense what I'm saying, but I really enjoyed that track. All right, we're gonna get into The Kids Are All Dying.
What did he say?
Oh my god, my AirPods just died. You're kidding. You're kidding. 1 second.
Bang, bang, knocking on my door. Do you have $1? Would you like to fund a war? What's your carbon footprint and could you be doing more? I tried saving the world, but then I got bored. Ching, ching, what you wanna do?
Okay.
Love when the kids are all dying. How can you sing about drugs? Politicians are lying.
God, this song is so relevant to the current state of the world. Holy shit. I did not think this was what the song was gonna be about, but definitely such a powerful message that he's writing about already. Sing about love when the kids are all dying. I mean, there's wars happening in the world right now. There's more than one. There's so many where several people, civilians, are dying, and it's just really sad. So many people are just, oh man, it just makes me upset. And I definitely agree, like it's hard to have an optimistic outlook when so many bad things are happening around the globe.
When the school is on lockdown, now baby, maybe we're next.
Oh my god. Sorry, this song's really like actually really sad but relevant and relatable way, because like literally a couple days ago when I'm reacting to this, there was like a school shooting. There was a school shooting in Georgia. It's just like so real, the song. And it's just really sad that that's the state. This is the country too that we live in, like a first world country. There's issues like this. It's crazy. It's just so sad. It's like, but then there's people like celebrities, like he's saying, like buying houses in Malibu and just like living up their lives when like such bad shit is happening. It's kind of beautiful that he wrote a song like this too, because a lot of celebrities don't talk about things like this. So I really appreciate that as a listener.
Maybe we're next.
Hey, you never
Shut
know.
up, The internet is mad. They say you're problematic and you better take it back.
Cancel culture is
There's nothing
real.
new, whatever's on the news, the other side will call it fake. I wish I was the queen, I'd tell them all to eat their cake. Maybe humankind was just God's mistake. How can you sing about love when the kids are all dying? I know my pool is heated, business class is
this falsetto.
and I'm whiter than the ivory on these keys.
Also, like, I love the line, now baby, maybe we're next, It's, the song has such a weird, sad to say, but like an apocalyptic feel to it. Like, it's like, maybe we're next, like the world is ending, world's bursting into flames, and maybe we're gonna be the next ones that get affected, you know, because it's always the rich, the wealthy, the well-off that are gonna be like affected last, or affected least, or whatever. It's always like the poorer communities, the smaller countries that don't have the resources that are affected the most. But then also there's like really high-end schools where like things like school shootings are happening, and it's like it really can tap into any community. Like, life-threatening things can happen in any communities. And but then he goes into saying, I know my pool is heated, business class is where I'm sitting. Like, literally, it's just like, it just feels so odd to like have these things when there's other shit like this going on around the world. Yeah, it's definitely crazy. Like, me sitting here filming a YouTube video is crazy when there's like all this other shit happening around the world. It's like the world keeps moving, you know. It's really crazy thinking about all these things. And I try not to think about it too much because I start to just get into a really like pessimistic mindset, if you want to say, and I try to be optimistic, but goddamn, it is really hard. The song's gonna fuck me up.
Too much about myself, drink my wallet and drive my wealth. Bang, knocking on my door. Do you have $1? Would you like to fund a war? What's your carbon footprint and could you be doing more? I tried saving the world, but then I got bored.
That song was so powerful and had such a strong message. These last closing lines too, do you have $1? Like, people asking you for $1 on the street, you know, would you like to fund a war? Like, living in the country that we live in currently. What's your carbon footprint? Like, are you recycling? Are you contributing to the earth blowing up? And could you be doing more? Yeah, like, we could always be doing more. It's like, you know, and I tried saving the world, but then I got bored. It's like, you want to try to like help people, do as much as you can, but it just never feels like enough. It never truly feels like enough. Like, I feel like I can give all the kindness that I got, and it never feels like I'm doing enough. This song's gonna fuck me up. Just like the powerful title of The Kids Are All Dying, like, it's just so fucking This project's already ruining me. Happy now? Question mark.
I'm supposed to be happy now. There's nothing left for me to laugh about.
Oh shit.
So take a drive around town in my douchebag car, like the superstar that I pretend to be. Nothing feels better than buying love when
I feel like he's having, in these past 2 tracks, like, I feel like he's having a lot of like imposter syndrome. He's like, I'm famous and, you know, I have this wealth, I'm driving around in my douchebag car, nothing feels better than buying love. Like, obviously being super sarcastic and stuff. Happy now, like, I don't know, it's just like, what really makes you happy? Like, is it like accolades, wealth, fame, or is it like true people who are there for you regardless of like your circumstances and your situation, and who, you know, just love you for you and would be your ride or die through anything without all this fame, this wealth, these accolades?
with everybody talking about you, you won't remember who you are. Everybody talking about you doesn't get you far. There's nothing left for me to laugh about.
Fame is a soul
Supposed to
sucker.
be happy now. They're all so happy for me. They tell me everything is not about you. It doesn't matter who you are. Are we supposed to be happy now?
Dude, this song is so good. I feel like it's just really hard to be happy. Like, it's hard because, like, you find yourself feeling guilty for it when there's so much crazy things going on, and a lot of celebrities feel this way. It's like, you know, when you come from small beginnings, you want all these things, and then it's like you get all of those things, and it's like, are you really happy now? It makes me think about Chaperone too, like everything that's going on with her right now, and like how all this fame is like playing out in her life. It's just, it's hard when you come from humble and small beginnings and you get this fame and this maybe wealth, maybe not wealth, I'm not sure for her, but God knows the record label takes a big chunk of that. But just as hard, because it's like you worked so hard and you got where you wanted, but are you really happy? It's a lot of like reflection, you know, whenever you get to that status of fame. I loved the lines too where he said like, everyone's talking about who I am. You like, you start forgetting who you are when everyone's talking about you, because people are saying things about you. It's like, who really am I? Like, it's hard to like cancel out those thoughts and things that others are saying about you, even when they're not true. You start to think maybe that is true. We're whistling now, holy shit. I'm loving this project already, and we're only 3 songs deep.
Happy now, there's nothing left for me to laugh about. They're all so happy for me.
It's like that sense of guilt too. Maybe I'll never be happy now. They're all so happy for me. It's like, you know, even like we see celebrities who are athletes, etc., whoever, they come from such hard beginnings and they get like this fame and like they acquire this wealth, and we're happy for them because like we know like how hard it is to get out of that, and we're so happy for them. But how he says maybe I'll never be happy now, like, but they're also happy for me. It's like you still feel so bad because it's like people are rooting for you, like you have fans, you have, you know, admirers, people like want to see you thrive, but it's like you're so depressed. I'm not okay. Let's get into Only a Lifetime. I'm starting to feel pessimistic, Finneas.
How do you know if you've done everything right?
You don't.
Is it the love you have at hand, or the cash you kiss at night?
The love you have at hand, I think. Not the money doesn't buy happiness, bro.
Don't waste the time you have waiting for time to pass. It's not worth the anger you felt as a child. It's only a lifetime, that's not long enough. You're not gonna like it without any love, so don't waste it.
Dude, you know, I've said this before, but you got one life. If you're lucky, 90-something years. Super lucky, maybe 100-something, but some people don't even get past like 80, you know? You don't want to let the time slip out your hands. You got 24 hours in a day. That's all you get. You cannot make more time. You can buy more things. You can always get more money, like I say time and time again on this channel. But it's only lifetime. That's not long enough. You're not going to like it without any love, so don't waste it. Like, that's... Love is what makes the heart happy. And it doesn't have to always be romantic. It can be platonic, family love, all of those things. Like, without love, what is rooting you to keep going? I need some water. I'm thirsty.
By the people preaching pain, I'm unprepared for my loved ones to be gone. Call them way too often now. Worry way too much about mom.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's only a lifetime, that's not long enough. You're not gonna like it without any love, so don't waste it.
Bro, this man is speaking such facts on this album. Like, I'm like, yes to every track. I agree with everything he is saying. I have no notes. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, this is so, like, real and raw, this album so far. Like, I feel like what he is saying I relate to on such a deep level. I feel like I'm hurting right now because I just relate to a lot of this. As a person who is an optimist and is always trying to be kind and like put out positivity, and but still thinks about all the things that are happening and can feel sad from the environment that we live in or whatever, the things going around across the world. It's just like so hard for these lyrics to listen to this album right now. It's just hard for me because it's really hurting me. I didn't know I was about to get emo in this.
fountain doesn't give you back your youth.
No.
It's staying up too late at night and laughing under kitchen lights so hard you start to cry. It's only a lifetime, that's not long enough. You're not gonna like it without any love, so don't waste it.
Oh my god, that song is beautiful. I'm literally like tearing up right now. Like, I love this man's album so far. Like, we're 4 for 4, dude. Not the Wendy's combo, bitch. Like, I am loving this album so much. I didn't know that, like, Finneas was making songs like this. I am not okay. Like, this is hitting, like, way too hard for me. This is hitting me hard and soft, but not Billy style, like, Finneas style. Like, I'm just literally not okay. I get into the next track. It's called The 90s.
Sometimes I think about the 90s.
Me too.
I know that everyone romanticized it, but you could sign me up for a world without the internet.
Bitch, literally same. I love the internet, how we get to connect with other people, and like I can have like this music community on YouTube and stuff. Like, that's awesome and exciting, and it's so cool how you can connect with other people from different cultures and across the world, and you can reach like such a diverse range of people in an audience. That is super cool, and I love that. But goddamn, I hate the internet. I hate the feeling that I need to post on Instagram. I hate the feeling that like I have to post to stay relevant. People who are so mean to each other on the internet, and then I see mean comments in so many videos, and it just makes me really pessimistic and unhopeful. I hate like the feeling of needing to look perfect in every photo. I'm just a human. Like, I age, I get older, I get wrinkles, I have freckles, I have pimples, I have imperfections. Like, I just wish I could go back to the time before there was internet and you just had a like old ass camera maybe, and we were just like, you know, we could still take photos, but like it wasn't that serious.
Just by looking up my mom's address,
that's crazy.
I think about the 90s. Now my head feels so heavy, I'm left holding up the levee.
Holding up the levee. Oh my god, that's such a cool way to say that. Now my head feels so heavy, I'm left holding up the levee. If you don't know what a levee is, bitch, I'm from New Orleans. That shit broke for Hurricane Katrina. Like, and the water comes rushing in if the levee can't hold up the water. You know, like when the water like rises, the water level rises. So if he's holding up the levee, and if that shit breaks, like all the waterworks are gonna like come falling out.
I think about the 90s, but we are not. Sometimes I think about the 90s. Sometimes I think about the 90s. Feels so heavy.
Dude, the production on that one had me absolutely quaking. I was not expecting that beat drop halfway through the song. Like, I was getting emo and depressed, and then he like picked up the energy, and it felt offensive. Like, I felt like I was being offensive jamming out to the beat because the subject matter is so upsetting. Oh my god, I'm starting to wonder if there's gonna be a turning point, because we're getting into track number 6, you know, like, the title of the album is called Optimist, but bitch, I'm feeling sad as hell. It's giving like a little Dua Lipa radical optimism flashback. It might be radically optimistic to be optimistic, but I'm trying out here. Love is pain. Yeah, when it hurts whenever you love someone and you see them sad or you see them hurt or struggling. That shit is painful.
Say it's not enough to be in love. You need.
How deep can this man sing?
That sinking feeling that you get when you say something you'll regret, 'cause you were jealous of some stranger that she met when you were gone. You feel insane.
Oh shit, bro.
'Cause love is pain.
Yeah, it hurts to see someone you love talk to somebody else.
That hollow feeling
Dude, his
in your
voice is
chest as
piercing
you
me. It's
both
so deep.
wordlessly undress after a fight. It's getting late. You tried your best, but then she cried, and you're to blame.
Oh, I hate when you say the wrong thing.
Love is
You upset somebody. I song because like I do agree, like love can be happiness, but love can also bring a lot of sadness, and it can bring a lot of pain as well, because to fully love someone is like to fully open your heart up to them, and them to just like accept you in your fullest form. And like we are humans, we all make mistakes. How he said, don't believe anyone who tells you different. Like, yeah, love is pain. Like if you were hurting at something you said to another person, or if you weren't there for someone when they needed you the most, like that shit should hurt you, because your love is pain.
There's this dream I've had about mom and dad.
Oh, fuck.
Makes me so sad I wake up crying. Can't believe I'll have to live through that. Wish it wasn't mandatory dying.
Dude, sometimes I wish I could be a vampire, because I don't want to die either. I get it. It's just like really scary to think about. Also, like, it's so sad to think that people you love like won't be here one day, but it's sometimes even sadder because like the verse happens, like parents who lose a child. Like I cannot imagine going through that. Like that's just like not normal and not natural. Like you're supposed to go before they do, and having to see that type of loss is crazy. Or like just like a young loss, like of someone who's really young. It's just really sad. Like it's just that's whew. I'm getting too emo.
And it's all alright until your friend runs a red light. You watch his car burst into flames. Love is pain.
Oh my god. Did that really happen? Oh my god, bro. I'm literally like not okay. Did that like really happen? Did he really have a friend who ran a red light and they got in a car crash? I mean, this is like something that happens to people. Like it's all right until it like happens to you too. Like you don't really think about things till they happen to you. Oh my god, bro.
They ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
I'm trying to just breathe. This album is like taking me somewhere that I did not think I was gonna go today. Whew. I'm not okay. Dude, the emotions that I'm feeling right now from these lyrics and this like music. Trying to take deep breaths. I'm getting upset. We're getting into Peach's etude. I don't really even know what that means, but maybe this will be like a turning point in the album. I don't know how much more I can take, Finneas. Ooh, beautiful piano. Oh, is this gonna be just an instrumental? Oof. Oh, it's picking up, it's picking up. I love how music doesn't have to have words sometimes, and you can just be so moved by the melody, the production, and instrument. Like that was just so piano, and it just fucked me up. Like especially after Love Is Pain, and like I don't know, it felt like a spiritual journey. Like it literally felt like we were traveling, trying to get to somewhere. We're getting into Hurt Locker.
A jump cut to the bed we used to share before you had the baby and I cut off my hair. What's a life without the consequences? What's a knife without the sharpened
Dude, is this about a past relationship? Oh my god.
Did I set it on fire?
Oh, I like the rasp on his voice.
Scotland burned in 44, like I never learned to leave a war. Did I cut the wrong wire today? Can we try to talk, or will you call it fake? Life without the consequences.
It's very true.
What's a knife without the sharpened edges?
I feel this song a lot because like how he says, what's a life without the consequences? What's a knife without the sharpened edges? Like how he says love is pain. You know, you have to feel that pain. Like that's what life is. If you don't feel at all and you turn your emotions off, then you're not living your life and you're not fully opening yourself. You have to feel all the things in the human experience. That's how you experience and get the most out of life. Like, you're not always supposed to be happy. You're not always supposed to have joy. You know, there's gonna be some hard ass times that you're gonna have to get through, but if you feel through that, it makes you stronger and you grow so much as a person. We're getting into medieval. Makes me think of Game of Thrones for some reason.
If you ask me like I'm watching a sequel I've already seen, I could tell you what happens to the new king when he goes out of fashion.
Whew, he gets overthrown, that's for sure.
I want my money back now.
Oh shit.
I'm in the wrong crowd. I'd never say it out
Hey, for crying out loud.
loud, but I've hated every word that comes out of your mouth. What should've kept that shit offline.
Oh shit, did somebody cross
It feels a
him?
little medieval fashion.
Oh.
It feels a little medieval, kissing the ring in a gothic cathedral. Have you ever seen what really happens to people like me when we go out of fashion?
Oh,
They're
fuck.
gonna tear you from your pedestal. It's almost
Dude, this is
inevitable.
definitely be
I'm not
about being
being
famous.
cynical. Get political, they'll make you a criminal. It's all a bit biblical.
Dude, the way, like, you have to surrender your whole life. Like, it's like people are calling you a queen, you know? People are, like, if you're a female, you know? People are calling you a king if you're a male. In some ways, like, you're the exact opposite. Like, you're, you know, being ruled by the people. They're in control of you in a way. Not like you have much control regardless when the record label controls you. They're the real king. You're just the jester that's on display.
Camera down.
Yeah, don't stop now. We're invested.
Love you till they know you're done. And then it's off with his head.
Holy f. If you stop making music, if you stop producing art, it's off with his head. Like, you, like, why aren't you making any more art for us? You forgot about us. It's off with his head. Like, we're here to tear you down. That is so goddamn true with so many artists in the music industry, and y'all cannot tell me that it's not. It's so fact.
I'm watching a sequel I've already seen. I could tell you what happens to the new king when he goes out of fashion.
I love how he's phrasing
It
this.
feels a little medieval when we go out of fashion.
Eat the rich. Dude, oh my god. That was really good. I love the medieval theme he put on the spin of, like, being famous and, like, kissing the ring, like, in the Gothic cathedral. Like, what happens whenever people like me go out of style, whenever, like, these kings and these queens go out of style? Like, what happens to them? It's off with their heads, and cancel culture arises, and you're getting canceled immediately if you stop being good, if you stop producing the work, if you stop, you know, kind of like a king. If you aren't holding up what your end of the bargain and being a good ruler, it's off with your head. We're getting into a song called Someone Else's Star.
Couldn't beat 'em, so you joined 'em. Wanted freedom and got bored.
Shit.
You found fame and it was fleeting. You became someone else's star.
Interesting.
All the time, every night.
Dude, his voice is so smooth. Sorry, y'all, I keep forgetting to put the lyrics up.
That you decided was so happy, but you were silent, sitting in the backseat of the car. And time
Dude,
passes,
been there.
two chances feel like thirds. You wonder what you wanted in the first.
Yeah.
I think it's time to let it go.
I feel like he's kind of playing out you're wishing on someone else's star. Like, that's not your star in the sky, like, it's somebody else's star. And kind of like how maybe viewers, audience, us music listeners, like, we're wishing on other people's star. Like, they're the star, and we're, like, you know, wishing on them, hoping they make more music, produce more art for us, content, whatever. Also, like, I feel like that song could be about, like, praying to, and just, like, it's also, like, giving such a pessimistic feel. Like, I know the album's called Optimist, but I'm feeling so down. Like, he's like, I think it's time to let it go. Like, stop wishing on someone else's star. But maybe he's putting a spin on it, and he's like, maybe we need to start creating our own stars and, you know, creating our own supernovas out here, our own explosions, because if we keep wishing on someone else's star and not creating our own energies and stuff, maybe nothing will ever get done. Like, I'm not really 100% sure what he was getting at in that song, but I would love if y'all would let me know y'all thoughts and y'all insights on that track. We're getting into Around My Neck. This is another one of the ones that I thought was gonna hurt me. Okay, he's reminiscing. He misses her. Oh, love this beat. Oh, okay.
He does it like you do.
Ooh.
Nothing beats being under you.
Ooh, this is my hoe track.
On my back, I got your hands around my neck. Mama, keep it in check. What do you want done to you?
Ooh, bitch. Okay, I like this.
This one has a little sweetness to it.
Actually being so pessimistic. Before, whenever I was saying this is a track that would ruin me, this is one that's gonna revive me, bitch. Like, it is the thing, like, the hands around the neck, what you want me to do. Like, I feel like this is kind of like a horny track, low-key. Like, I feel like, you know, they're being spicy, or they might not currently be, but he's reminiscing, like, on these old times. Nothing beats being under you, marks on my back. Would you understand what I go through? Got your hands around my neck, mama, keep it in check. What do you want done to you? Like, damn. Okay, Finneas. I like this one. This is gonna be a fave too. Oh, I needed to pick me up. I was getting depressed. Dude, that beat in the back. Oh, confidant. Oh, bitch. I keep forgetting to put the lyrics on screen. I'm really not used to doing this yet. I've been trying to do it in a couple recent videos, but I keep forgetting to put them on screen. I'm so sorry. I'm a shit YouTube reactor. Like, I'm trying to get better, y'all. Oh, take it off.
Teach me a lesson, take me over.
Okay, she's gonna be the professor.
That's true.
Dude, I would want this song written about me.
Nobody does it like you do. Marks on my back, I wonder how would understand what I go through.
Oh my god, I wasn't expecting
Got your
that.
hands around my neck, mama, keep it in check. What do you want done to you?
I liked that song. The only thing I didn't like about it was the mama keep it in check, because it kind of made me think of like Hey Mamas as a lesbian, and I didn't kind of like that. But dude, oh my god, I really liked that song. I really liked the beat. I loved the sexual tension in that song. It just was so good. Like, everything about that song was good. It was a perfect song. And it was such a pick-me-up and so unexpected, because we've been so sad this whole album. But it sounds like the love's coming back, and it's around his neck, the love. I'm scared. The next track is called What They'll Say About Us.
You're tired now, lie down. I'll be waiting to give you the good news.
To give you the good
It
news.
might take patience. We've got the time to take the world and make you better than it ever was.
Okay, sir. Sing if you're gonna sing.
That's what they'll say about us.
Is this like directed towards like just humanity? Like, we have the time to take the world and make it better than it was. That's what they'll say about us. I feel like he's being optimistic. Like, we're gonna like save the earth, and we're gonna be the fighting force to, you know, stop these things that are making humanity be destroyed. And they'll talk about us in the history books. Is that what he's getting at?
So don't you give up. We've got
Whenever you wake up and you like realize you want to make a difference, you know? Dude, his voice, bro. He is such a good singer. Wow. Talented fucking sibling duo there, Billy and him. You guys keep fighting. But it keeps you feeling, it keeps you human, you know?
I know you tried to. I wish you could see him. He looks just like you.
Whoa. That makes me think about a woman giving birth almost at the end, and she's not doing well. Oh my god. I don't know if I was like intended to think about that, like if I was supposed to be thinking about that this whole time I was listening to the song, but I wasn't. We're getting into how it ends. Dude, this album has been like so great and incredible. Like I didn't really know what to expect since I had only heard one song, but I absolutely love his production that he does. It's very like low key, but it's so like it all just sounds really cinematic to me and beautiful, and I love his voice. He's got such a great low deep ass register, but he can go so high as well into this pretty head voice and falsetto, and the subject matter is what's really getting me to be a Finneas stan. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like the subject matter of this album is incredible, and as someone who is relating to a lot of these things he's singing about, it's just really hitting. Like, I'm just such an optimist, and like, dude, this shit is tearing me up inside. How it ends, Finneas, take us away.
What was the point of all of those migraines? A pointless time change. If you wanna see the world, don't take the highway.
Oh man, the craziness in that lyric. If you want to see the world, don't take the highway. Like, you gotta take the highway, the interstate or whatever, to like travel and like see the world, travel to new cities, new states, new places, whatever. But also don't take the highway. Like, don't take the highway, you know, like wealth, fame, you know, whatever, way out of things. Like, struggle, face your fears, face your deepest insecurities if you really want to see the world and see everything that the human existence has to offer.
Wanna dance again, you can dance again. Use the lifeline, on the phone a friend. And this isn't how it ends. This isn't where we put down our pens. If you're so worried, if life's so short, what's your hurry? When you get there.
I love that line so much when he said, if life's so short, what's the hurry? Like, I feel like I'm always at times trying to rush to like the greatest versions of myself, or like the success that I want, but like, if life's so short, what's the hurry? Like, just enjoy every moment, because like you really like don't have too many years, and what will come, you know. I love this song.
It'll make you cry when you make amends. Who wants a millionaire? Where we can finally put down our pens. I wanna watch them all overreact. Don't tell me not to laugh.
Don't tell me no, because I don't want to be there. Ooh, put the voice effects on your voice. So many people in this period are just losing the true value of like friendships and family connections and love, and it's like, you know, it's like, who wants a millionaire when you can have a friend? Like, we are losing love. Love is what we should want and we should cherish, not money. This is so up my alley, this album. I love like the really just like long dragged out fade out too. It really makes you like reflect and just think, you know. The silence, we get some moments of silence to really think about it too. Dude, I loved that song. I love this album. This album is such a masterpiece, honestly. I can't believe this is my first time listening to a Finneas project, but sad to say I'm years late into the game, but just like I was with Billie Eilish, of course. But here I am, nonetheless, I love this album. This album is so good. I can't believe I'm just hearing this for the first time. Like, this has me dumbfounded right now. I also like don't listen to a lot of male singers really, so I really enjoyed like that difference in like the vocal tones and ranges and sounds, because I'm so used to listening to a lot of like female vocalists, so I loved having a male vocalist and reacting to that on the channel. That was so fun. Ooh, I just loved everything about this album, the production, his vocals, and most importantly the subject matter. The subject matter was so thought-provoking and it was so deep and powerful, and I am just so I'm about to go replay this album all weekend, bitch. I'm gonna replay this album until the new one comes out. And yes, I will be reacting to the new album because I was so in love with this one, way more than I thought I was gonna like this album. I mean, I thought it was gonna be good, but I didn't know it was gonna be this good. Expectations were so blown out the water. Like, honestly, I'm so dumbfounded that this is just amazing. Like, truly such a great concept for an album too. And just, I love that a lot of it is about love, but it's not just romantic. It's just about like spiritual and like the state of the world and humanity and like the human race and just like love and like, you know, trying to be optimistic out here, and we want things to get better, but like, you know, some scary shit's happening in the world. Tracks that ruined me the most, definitely number 3 is how it ends. Like, I loved just like, you can like, you're dancing, you know, and you don't want to know how it ends, but like, you're gonna keep praying and hoping that things get better and that we get through these hard times. I really liked Love is Pain as well. Love is Pain is just so fact. Like, love is not always going to be happiness and sunshine and rainbows that so many people and so much media portrays it as. Like, there is a lot of struggle in love, but that's what makes love so powerful and strong, is like, people are there for you when you need them the most. I love The Kids Are All Dying. That's probably my favorite one. I felt like it just really is so relevant, even more relevant than when he wrote this in 2024. That song is just so true and relevant and impactful. Like, I would recommend people to go listen to that song right now. Like, that's the one I would pull off of this album and be like, y'all need to listen to this. If you made it to the end, as always, you're beautiful and sexy. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and spending your time with me today. If you're not subscribed, y'all, I'd really appreciate it if you became a tot, join this little music community we got going on out here, and subscribe for chaos and for a really chaotic playlist of reactions. Okay, like, we do all the genres on this channel. Without further ado, I'm gonna go stream some music. I also need to do some editing, but thank you so much for joining me today once again. I hope that y'all have a lovely day, a beautiful night, and I'll see y'all soon on the channel with more videos. Later, babes.